Hello class, my name is Nolan Jackson and I am going to demonstrate the proper way to take care of a microscope. We've got our microscope here. I've got the cover on. This is the best way to store the microscope is with the cover so no debris or anything like that get on the lenses. I'm going to take the cover off and we're going to look at the parts of a microscope right now. So there are several different parts of a microscope. This is the eyepiece up top. This is the ocular tube. This is the head of the microscope. This is the revolving nose piece. These three lenses are the objective lenses. These metal clips to the side are stage clips. This black platform is the stage. This round disc underneath the stage is the diaphragm, lets the light through. This is the light source at the bottom. This is the light source controls how much light will come through. This is the base of the microscope. This is the fine coarse adjustment knob. This is the coarse adjustment knob. In the back, you have the power supply that controls the light source. You have a fuse, and then you have a cord, and you want to make sure this is plugged into a grounded outlet when you use this. You also have the arm of the microscope. Now I'm going to demonstrate the proper way to carry a microscope or transport it. So when you transport a microscope, you definitely want to have one hand on the arm and another hand underneath the base to make sure that you have a good footing on this so you won't drop it. Now that I've demonstrated the proper way to carry and name off the parts of the microscope, we're going to look at how you clean the microscope. So you want to use either the cloth that came with the microscope or a fine cloth to clean the lens, the objective lenses and the eyepiece. You want to make sure those are clean anytime before you use it. So we're just going to go ahead and wipe those off right now. You also want to make sure that the stage is clear of any debris, and the slide that you're going to use, you want to make sure that is clean as well. So now that we've talked about those several things, let's go ahead and set up the microscope so we can look at a slide. So I've already got it set on the lowest power setting, and what I'm going to do, the base is already lowered. I'm going to move the stage clips to the side. I'm going to take my specimen, which already has the cover piece in place over the specimen, and I'm going to set that on the stage and put these stage clips into place to hold my slide while I take a look at it. Once that's done and I think I've got it centered, I can come back with a ruler if I want to and put it on the stage to measure the distance between the stage and the objective lens. One important thing is you never want the objective lens to touch the slide. That is a no-no. So I'm going to turn my microscope on. I'm going to turn my eyepiece to the side, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use my coarse adjustment knob, and I'm going to adjust the height of the stage, and I'm going to use my diaphragm to control how much light is coming through. So as I bring my coarse adjustment knob up, I begin to see my slide. So at this point, I'm going to show you how to focus the microscope. So you can continue to raise or lower the stage by using the coarse adjustment knob. You're also going to use the different lenses. So I'm going to switch to a different power to take a better look. And once I have got my specimen in focus, like I do now, I'm going to use the stage to bring it up a little higher, which is the coarse adjustment knob. There it is. A little more, great. And now I'm going to use the fine coarse adjustment knob to make the picture render. Which, there we go. Bring it up just a little bit more. And at any time I can grab the nose piece and switch the powers back and forth. You want to make sure that you grab the top of the nose piece and turn the microscope like so. Instead of grabbing the lenses, you could throw them out of time. Now, once I am done looking at my specimen, I never want to leave the microscope set up as it is with the light on and the specimen in place. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the microscope back in storage. So this is how you do that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn off the power supply. I'm going to move the stage clips to the side. Everything's kind of done in reverse. I'm going to pick my specimen up. I'm going to set it down on the table. And I have a case over here where I store that. I'm going to move my stage clips back. I'm going to turn the head back in a straight position. I'm going to look it over, make sure everything is fine. I can come back and clean it if I wish. I'm going to put the cover back on. And that is the proper way to take care of a microscope. Thank you.